I am the chronicler. I shall record your adventures in my book of legends. Tell me of your deeds.
The cruiser bar. Sleep. Yeah, it's like a main office. You step inside the squalor of the UCU by tunnels gives away the warmth of your safe house. A man waits inside, shining against the dim floor lighting. Alright, well, something bad has happened, hasn't it? He steps forward, revealing a pale expression in his face, light dimming off the steel rimmed glasses. I am so your team's fixer and landlord, part deal maker, part information broker, one of the most well-connected men in Berlin. His eyes swap across the team and takes it in, then his grim face, his head stares like absence. I had a feeling, how did she? His face is going to ash and he swallows. Take a moment to chew on the word before spitting it out. How did it happen? Something in the vault security system got her while she was jacked in. It was over in an instant. What's the setup? 1 minute. I see Monica hit Lexi before this was something worse. I recognize that her most robotic spare. Monica died of vital feedback induced stroke. That's right, Edgar was a finger into your chest. And this idiot stood by and let it happen. I ignore that. Let it happen. She jacked in. Let it happen. She jacked in, screamed, and seized. By the time we saw her, she was in trouble. I was already too late. Yeah, because you never bothered learning what it's for. Muscle contractions and microtremors are good indications of Decker in distress, and I'm assuming you didn't have to keep an eye out for those. Now, if you had, my friend wouldn't be lying in a dead basement. Oh, shove up, Edgar. We're all on the lookout for physical security, Longwood concluded. Someone he'll under the bus isn't going to help anything. Under the bus, exactly where he belongs. Edgar, your face temporarily towards overboard. He stands on the ground. I respect you, Derek. You know what, you don't have my training, none of you have. Monica was good, she was the best, right? But she was also overconfident. She treated the job like it was a game. Do that long enough and you're going to get burned. It turns her face back to you. If you've been paying attention, you have figured it all out on your own by now. You know that Monica needed watching as much as that door. Enough, Edgar. Muscling towards the expression blank enough. Edgar pushes ahead. He looks at the inertia and her voice remains measured, but there's fire in her eyes. How many seconds pass between Monica's first convulsion and her plug getting pulled? 4 or 5? Do you even know how much damage feedback can do to Decker's brain in 5 seconds? Look, this won't... You don't have to answer that. Of course you know. Monica died while you stood there and watched. This is all your... That is enough. As a voice comes in on a roar and his fist smashed down on the desk before him. Edgar, you and Longwood can have it out later, but I've had enough. We need to talk. Actually, our client set up into something much bigger than he led us to believe. I want to know why. Right, there you are with you. This was supposed to be a milk run. Payback isn't the only reason we need to find him. We saw something back there, something that we weren't supposed to see. It's fair to assume that we're all still in danger. He pauses, rubs his templates. Agreed, and the neutralize that danger we need to know what we're dealing with. Let's review the events that transpired tonight. The smallest detail could be important, so hold nothing back. The state was disinformed for going on. After an entire week of hell, we worked in front of their great armor. Barnacle and Liv won't say nothing to us. If she thought to tell us, it must be important. I just seemed taken aback. He paused for a moment before responding. The firewig, that is unexpected. You have to forgive me if this brings back many unpleasant memories. The firewig? The most terrible of the great dragons. There is also none who would be discreet but never experienced the terror of living in her shadow. He glances at Laurie. You are far too young to remember, of course, but for Germans of my generation, the name Fredwing stands for chaos, destruction, and death. The dragons of today are several creatures full of patience, and Fredwig was not. After her awakening, she went on all four month rampage to claim tens of thousands of lives. Anthony takes a deep breath, slowly releases that there is hunger look in his eyes. Those were dark days. Countless men, women, and children were slaughtered, roasted alive in the homes by a creature of legend. No hope for salvation and no end in sight. It was a horror that you cannot believe to understand. What stopped her? I can't imagine that rampaging dragon would just go away on its own. Eventually, the founder was brought down by a man named Dr. Adrian, with the help of Luftweg. And of course, but it was a thermal weapon designed by Dr. Wood to finally pierce her hide. She fell in a hole of hell of bullets and rocket fire and crashed down in the radioactive wasteland in SOX. This event was called the Dragonfall. Say after Dragonfall's wrath, Germany celebrated with as a hero. And our own Siegfried, a modern-day dragon slayer, my own family practically worshipped the man. If the Dragonfall was so important an event as you make it out to be, I'm surprised that you never heard of it. Those early years of awakening were traumatic, Edgar. Is it Egar or Edgar? Not just on a national level, but on a global scale. New species of awakened animals were being discovered daily. Within 2 years of the Dragonfall, the active use of magic had returned to the world, a new source of terror for the bewildered public. And in 2021, the sudden emergence of orcs and trolls gave rise to yet another wave of global panic. In the light of such turmoil, it isn't surprising that Dr. Beauclair and the Firewing wasn't forgotten, dragging toward yesterday's news. He wrote this template. It said, given all this happened decades ago, to be the best of my knowledge, the story of Floataway, I can't even pronounce that, is a bit of historical trivia and nothing more. Alright, so Monica spent her dying breath telling us about the long dead dragon who sleeps her eyes until searching for forever inside from when she gives up. Any ideas why? That's a voice trembles in frustration. No, it doesn't make any sense to me than it does to you. The Dragonfall is ancient history. Fuhrwing, has been dead and gone for 42 years. But that's one thing they'll do though. Whatever Monica saw, whatever she was trying to tell us, it was important. He physically struggled to calm himself, take a deep breath, and slowly releases it. I will look into this and I will find answers. In the meantime, did you turn up anything else of value? This thing was just basement. After everyone went to hell, we were confronted by an orc in military grade armor. He appeared to be head of security. This is not what she's on. You talk about the orc and you see her features from that night. He was an older guy for one. He sounded like his voice, I'm guessing mid to late 40s, pretty old for an orc. And he had skin grafts. Most of his face looked like replacement material. If the graft came from legitimate hospital and medical records. That is something I want to see if we find out. If anything else doing that state was just a front for what was going on. That much is clear. It wasn't minor enterprise either. The facility took serious funds to build. In time, there was more than we saw. Places like those sprang up overnight. And all is secret. The owners, whoever they may be, were none too pleased by your escape, I'm sure. What else did you find? That's all we got. That's not much. How much not? His face drawn and haggard. It is thin, I agree. The basement, middle-aged workload seems grass of the events. Wait, we're still missing something. Who paid for this run? You haven't said about it. Whoever sent us that we're walking into. Whoever sent us that we. Wait, we're still missing something. Who paid for this run? That's a looks pain. I do not know his identity. He did not set up the run. Monica did. His face reddens. I warned her. I told her not to take the job, and she assured me that it would go to the cake art. Monica was approached recently by a man who calls himself Green Winters. He used to be a prominent activist in the F Station police scene. I never liked him, man. And that's why I would never have trusted him. But Monica said she would do anything for her cause, anything for the Flux state. He says, Winters swore that the data was there after he proved during the feature stood out the Flux. And that was all it took. We need to track down Monica's client and press her permission. It sounds like Green Dragon to our best lead. You must have definitely. It's clear the Green Dragon has involved us in something much larger than led Monica to believe. When he finds out what happened to the run, he's probably going to rabbit. We need to chase him down before that happens. So we need information from Green Dragon, and we need it fast. Any leads? How do we find this guy? There's a man here named Cruiser Boy. It's her name, and he owns a little shop just the way called Cafe Seve. This man is also a purveyor of information. I have done business with him before, time to time. And you think he would do something about he would know something about the Green Dragon winners? Yes, you're not. When I discovered Monica renewed installation with Green Winners, I contacted Alta, and one of his people has been keeping tabs on winners since, as I said, I did not trust the man for good reason. I haven't seen him to take on it. Practically sounds like the time I paid out of a visit. Best to be cautious, when I work. Should I go meet with Arnold? Yes, tell him I sent you. I will do what I can to dig up the information you've covered already, smart as it may be. Huh. Interesting. Oh, check that out. As you saw in St. Outdoor, a large four-legged corner Dante, minus dog, and always wondering some breed. I love whispering version furniture's room and head more. Oh shit, Dante. Don't worry, boy, we'll look after you. At the sight of Michael's dog, her eyes well up when he inhales, but can't quite catch his breath. He started to whimper, and about an hour ago turned into a full-blown howl. Wouldn't stop, kept. Then he realized something bad was happening. Looking down at those brown eyes, you see intelligence. He lets out a small whine and rub against you. Grab Monica's bag of dry jerky treats off the table and give him one. Dante takes the treat in his mouth and he has no appetite for it. The jerky drops before it. He leans into you and looks up and awfully pressing his ribs against you. I guess the dog is going with you, Lola. It takes a breath at least. Well, perhaps a part of Monica life and Dante. Remember to say possible when you finish that. My friend, with a little luck, you can help us locate Green Witches and we can get to the bottom of this. And now I think we should all take a moment. His lips tighten for Monica. Huh. Oh, welcome. I got a bottle of snaps you need to share. We can, comrade, take the bottle, refuse you. She takes one pull of bottle. That's your question. What made you choose to come to Berlin? I'd rather not talk about it, not in particular. I have my reasons. And such as, come on, Wilson, just trying to figure out what we're working for. It's time we change it all. A member of my old crew betrayed me. And that's the picture. I can't handle all sorts of things, but betrayal always makes me see red. Yeah, I know the feeling. I tried to make him answer for it, but the bastard got away. There were extended circumstances. If he didn't do what he did, his family would have paid the price. That's rough, but still on him, not you. Should have been more careful. What did you do? What could I do? I faked my own death. It was the only way to save his family lives. Would have been my choice. But good on you, I suppose all the same. So don't need to let alone like a word. That's me, I'll watch you definitely get by. And, okay, so you faked your own death, bailed the rest of the team, and made your way here to Berlin. Am I getting that right? More or less, there was much time left for me. There was a bit more than that, but yeah. So you came out of Berlin, and it comes all back to New York. I know what you two are back, but she is pretty cool about these things. Everything is built like a person's hurting here. You're always so. We're treading into dangerous and personal territory here. Are we? Sorry about that. Never much for boundaries. At the same time, I'd like you to tell me. I like to tend to get to know Monica better, but it's too late to ask in person. She had the mysterious ways by her. So what was the deal between the two of you? Don't leave me in. We were business associates, nothing more. We were friends. Right then, what you were trying to say, so she was one of the best women I've ever known. Always, I'm taking enough of your time. Anyway, thanks. Rest in peace, Monica. All right, cool. Edgar. Something I could do for you, fearless leader. We need to talk about Monica. You can apologize for the little outburst you had. Oh, you're wrong about me, Edgar. I intend to prove it to you. That's to you. Best of luck with that one. Look now, please leave me alone. As you wish. Glory is a beautiful woodsman sort of way of friends. Like something like more settled to come glory like you. Shadow visuals such as anything upcoming, but voice like words first generation. You go over that. Any thoughts of what we should do next? Find our mission flag, strapping answer with me on that. Find another deck or Monica won't be easy to place, but start looking now. I'll talk to you later. The streets. That's pretty cool. Guess let's save it here. Alright, so how am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to be doing? Got 5 points. Missions, objective. Meet with Osborne, something. Yeah, some shit. No. Yes, this is the stash room. Ooh, like an Indian idol, some armor. Like a lawn chair. What the hell? Huh. Some paintings. It's very strange. Oh. What's the outside? Dwarvish tech vidder smiles at you in practice ease and with glare from a dozen train scenes. She peeks into the board in Germany. Welcome to Head Ahead. Can I help you? I'm just browsing. It's like my dad stuff. Down. It's just a sign. I'm not surprised everything often comes with an expiration date. It's just chalk. At the center you approach, Art turns a face. He wears a severe expression, but there is kindness in his eyes. Hello, human. As you can see, I'm in the middle of a conversation with my assistant. The volunteer worker holds up Sally's but expression from the hostility. Someone gives her a sidelong glance until she gets a message and tries to eyes out the world is showing. I could help overhearing your conversation. I take it that you run a charity of some sort. Yes, this isn't much, but we do what we can, such as giving specifics. there's a threat risk on. It's like in the past several years, I have established a shelter where the disposed can sleep, a soup kitchen to feed the hungry, and a library for people of the prisoners to be better themselves. It isn't much, I admit, but it's a start. A good start, Sam, but you mustn't be so hard on yourself. There are limits over one man, even a determined man can accomplish. This is true, he nods, and I'll work at the side. Thankfully, some of the residents that I helped over the years have come around to help me. I got 15 assorted orcs and trolls from all over the country working with me now. They help me man the soup line, stock the library shelves, and do all the hundreds of little things in the community organization needs to be done every day. The extraordinary individuals are living proof that what we do have value and their inspiration to continue forward. Same means yada. Now, do you have any more questions? If not, I'll bid you a good day. I do wish there's something more to be rude, but there is also 15 is sort of orcs and trolls. That means the other races aren't welcome with your organization. That taking a rather narrow view of what we do. Yes, it is true that my citizens are all members of the goblin races. It's also true that before they accepted my help, they were thieves, gangsters, and deadbeats. This is not because they were bad people. This is because those of us who goblin traits are feared, mistrusted, and denied grateful employment by a society that hates us. I hire only goblinoids because mainstream human society has created a need for me to hire only goblinoids. The orcs and trolls of the world deserve a workplace where they will be treated with dignity and respect. And that being said, our services are available to all. We wouldn't this person away requires a personal metatype. Your use of those languages, even humans, are allowed. I reserve the judgment of the people, and that's what's important. Reserve judgment. He nodded slightly. Good of you understand now. Is there something else about your organization? Let's talk about something else. Alright, I guess that's it. I'm just passing by. Alright. Here's this chump. Lane. Ooh, shit. Look at this dude. This is a troll, I guess. Before you stand as a troll, there was stretch of saying it's all his great mass is barely held upright with two rigid prosthetic legs, along with a crutch under one arm. His body clicks and hums with every shift of his weight. Despite those disabilities, his eyes are sharp and calculating. I know you? I should hope so. If you know Monica. Sure, I know Monica. You're one of hers then. If there's something you should know about Monica, there's something you should know about Monica. Something happened to her on the run. You know something about it? Just what my eyes and ears tell me. I had a feeling besides Michael almost always come on after a run to check on me every day. She's over every day right now. You are here in her place, so she's either was wounded or outright dead. What is it? I'm afraid she's gone. The grizzly troll now is beyond so that explains. No, that is a shame. She was one hell of a runner, that one. And a good friend. I'm Lilith, by the way. Good to meet you, Lilith. Names. Acting this name. That any name I should know? What do you do here? Place in the car. That's what. My place really just at old relic. That's my LGB then. Ha! Alright. Interesting. Is there anybody else? Slimy. Oh, look, there's a lot of people here, bro. Shit. Just better save it.